to the woke nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor. Where we feel free to share knowledge of factual truth, encouraging one of us, encouraging all of us to live our life naturally. There's artificial life, but there's natural life. Which one are you living? Many of us have thought that this life is all artificial. It's all about artificial. But there is still nature, no matter what. People will tell you when nature bites or when reality bites, all your beliefs, all your faith will fly away. All your God, all your angel, all your demons, all your Satan, whatever you say is supernatural, it will disappear. Ordinary hunger, your God or that God concept cannot withstand hunger. When you are hungry, you don't care about God. Unless you are not seriously hungry yet. But when you are truly hungry, oh man, you won't care about any God. Igbo people used to say, Onye agụrụ na-agụ ọ na-eti hallelujah, or they praise the Lord. You don't see hungry people going to church to shout hallelujah. Even when they get there, they will be quiet because they are hungry. And that's why some members will look at them and say, I think this one is hungry. Then after service, they'll be like, the Lord laid it in my heart to give you so thing to. No, no Lord laid anything in your heart. It is pity. You saw the guy. You can see he's hungry. You don't need any spirit to tell you anything. This person is hungry. Everybody's jubilating, but him, but her. Say, don't worry. They don't lay it in my heart to do because you know the person need money. He need money. Give it to him. He don't need God. He don't need Jesus. If God and Jesus exist, no one that worship God and Jesus will need money. Matthew 26:24. You cannot serve God and the money. You cannot have God and the money. It is impossible. Anyone that have God and money is a crook. He's a criminal. And that's why all the ministers of God are criminals. It doesn't matter whether they're in the spirituality or religion. All of them are criminals. They will never tell you the truth, because if they tell you the truth, you will not give them your money. If they tell you the truth, you will not give them your money unless you have mental problem. White lies about Africans. So, as I promised, let's go to the posts I made about that man and I begin to read them. I title it, you can check my word if you have to. I won't tell you, oh, if you don't do this, that will happen. Oh, help me do this, do that. My people, part of people who are causing our problem are these people who are following the algorithms, or they are following the lies. They want to make money from social media. You can't be making money of social media and say you are sharing the truth. Check everyone that is speaking factual truth. They always block them on social media everywhere. They block them. You don't say people that share nude like you are. You see, I always share nude, like I'm nude now, right? If I share a woman like this now, men will begin to get erection. Say, oh, it's a nude picture, half naked. This is half naked too. I'm half naked now. But it's not a problem. If a woman appear like this now, including me, I like her. It's natural. It's nothing wrong about it. Oh, you are this. You are fuck it. Whatever you think I am, you are more. You are more. Holy lies according to Caucasians. That's what I titled it. Holy lies according to Caucasians. Even to pronounce that Caucasian, they do me somehow. I hate, I don't know how to pronounce it well. I try now. Caucasian. See how I posted. If you go there, you see the bit. I first quoted the man that said this is, when you see the original post, the Caucasian is not before his name. I'm the one that put it there. But his name is Peter William Botha. William Botha, 1988. One of the leaders in South Africa then, during apartheid. So you see, he's showing you why operated in that, how they disregarded and disrespected Africans, denigrated Africans, mess up Africa. This is what that idiot, Caucasian idiot, said. He said black people cannot rule themselves because they don't have the brain and the mental capacity to govern a society. My co-worker from Delta State, immediately he read it, he said, yes, he's right. I said, no, he's not. And majority of you that heard me read this, you will think he's right. He's dead wrong. He's not right. No white man can ever tell you the truth about Africa and the Africans. No white person. It doesn't matter whether they are rich or poor, whether they are in power or not. They can never tell you the truth about, even if they die for Africa. They can never tell you the truth about Africa. It goes on. He said, give them guns and they will kill themselves. How many of you will say, many of you will say, amen. Yes, it's true. See all the cleaners, God, it's not white people clean, it's black people clean, black on black crime. He said, give them power and they will steal all the government money. Many of you, yeah, it's happening. But that is the fruit you are seeing, That's the fruit, How about the leaves? How about the branches? How about the trunk? How about the roots? They're showing you the fruit. You say, yeah, don't judge anything by the fruit. Go to the root. You don't know them by their fruit. You know them by their root. Do you hear what I just said? You don't know white people by their fruit. You know them by their root. Check their origin, check their history, check all the atrocities they have done to us, and know why you are where you are today, and you think they are better than you. In America, you see how bright my room is. I can put as many lights here and it's bright, shining 24/7. But in Africa, you see people, oh, let me go turn off AC. My solar don't die. Oh, let me go turn off this. And the same people will tell you there is God. Whether they are Christian or not, or whether they are people, they will say there is God. What is your God doing? You are in darkness where you're supposed to have light. Electricity, you don't have it. Steady power supply, you don't have it. High-speed internet connection, you don't have it. Although internet came from you. Everything they are enjoying this world today came from us. But we are not enjoying them like them. Our slaves, people who are supposed to be under us, they are the one enjoying all those things. We who taught them all those things are not enjoying them. They tell you, give them power. Oh, I will still come to it. He said, give them power and they will steal all the government money. Give them independence and democracy and they will use it to promote tribalism, ethnicity, bigotry, hatred, killings, and wars. If you don't have the knowledge of factual truth, if you don't know the roots of white people, you will say this guy said the truth about Africa and Africans. He did not. He lied. Let's continue. This is what I put under his quote, which I say, Caucasian Peter Willem Botha, 1988, apartheid. Black people, it's no longer him now talking. It's me talking directly and indirectly. Black people cannot rule themselves because blacks or black people are living under white supremacy, white dominion, white oppression. That's where we are today. Anyone that tell you that we are not slaves is lying to you. We are slaves. That's why they sold to you that come to Christ, he will free you. Come to Islam, you will be free. Freedom can never be given. You must take it. Black people cannot rule themselves because black people are living under white supremacy. All the African leaders are puppets of the West, our slave masters. How do you expect slaves to rule themselves, especially when you won't let them be and behave themselves? How many of you will ask this common sense question even to your father? That your father that tell you all that bullshit about this world, about white people, out of his own ignorance, out of his own experience. You swallowed it without questioning. Then I copied from somewhere, I put it there. Said the invention of gunpowder spelled doom for blacks through slavery, colonialism, war, plunder, underdevelopment, indoctrination, and brainwashing. Many of you will skip that one. No, I don't. It's not. It's not. It's not their invention. Yeah, it is. White people did not defeat and colonize Africa through words or gospel, preaching, teaching. No, they came with weapons of mass destruction when Africans only have weapons of hunting. Africans was not the one that developed weapon of mass destruction because they were natural people. They never have any intention, any plan to invade and kill other people, then take their land. Africans never done that. If Africans were practicing slavery before white people came, they would have enslaved white people. There's nobody has enslaved white people in this world. They are the ones that have enslaved everyone, especially Africans. The next one, still saying, they made us change our names. They made us change our hair. They made us follow their religion. They made us speak their language. They make us dress the way they want us to dress. They strip us of our identity. For you to see that our identity is not spirituality, we still have spirituality. Why people did not take that one? No. They copied from our spirituality, which they also forced on us. Then they gave us the fake of it, imitation of it. Spirituality was forced on Africans. Europeans were not the first to invade Africa. Europeans were not the first. If you check where, I think Asians invaded first. They were called Shefa something something. That's why they brought like Pharaoh something king in Egypt. Black people never had kings or Pharaoh before white people came. What about Arabs? Arabs enslaved us before Europeans. But many of us don't talk about that because majority of us are scared of Muslims. They are no longer behaving like, Christians are no longer behaving like Muslims. Muslims learn their acts, their atrocities from Christians or from Europeans. They be like, oh. So Muslims are the one now. You talk nonsense about Muhammad, they chop your head off. You burn Quran, they come against you after you are ordered. That's if you are living in their community, though. They can't do that in America. No, Muslims will not say, oh, because you bomb Bible Quran in America, they are coming. They know America is the land of law, not Sharia law. No, not Sharia law. They made us. So we need to reclaim it. So I say to our people, don't remain enslaved by choice. That's the same thing the guy said here. Don't remain enslaved by choice. When you choose God, you have choose to remain enslaved. When you choose Jesus, you have chosen to remain slave or enslaved. Don't remain enslaved. A Negroid in Africa, center of the world, where East meets West, the cradle of civilization, is denigrated by a Caucasian. That idiot. Telling you that Africans don't have brain to rule. I mean, brain and capacity to do what? People with taught language, people with taught writing, people with taught mathematics, we taught them everything. They know. Very wicked white people. Black people cannot rule themselves because all the leaders in Africa are Christians and Muslims. Let me repeat it again, because even black people will tell you that, yeah, white people are right by saying that black people cannot rule themselves. Even Trump said that lie. He said that black people cannot rule themselves. Ask me why. I will tell you, because all the leaders in Africa are what? Christians and Muslims, they cannot rule themselves because they are worse than the oppressors, our oppressors. They are the arms and the legs of our oppressors in Africa. So how can we rule ourselves when they are serving you? The president of Nigeria is serving you. President of Ghana serving you. President of whatever country is it, including Burkina Faso, is still serving white people. Black people are the only ones that shared no DNA with animals, monkeys. White people do. Black people, know yourself. We are not animals. We don't share. We don't have common ancestor with animals. No, we don't. That's why you are not like white people. You are different. They can deteriorate. You cannot. You and the sun is like this. They are not like that with the sun because you are nature. They are humans. You are nature. They are humans. You are nature. They are humans. Do you hear what I'm saying? We are nature. We are not human beings. We are natural beings. I told you why I changed from live humanly to live naturally. Because I am growing in knowledge. The more I know, the more I speak. I will not continue in error or in lie because, I've said it many times. People have, no. That's how we're supposed to be living. That you know this thing today doesn't mean that's final. There's another way it can have several ways also. Grow in that knowledge. Black people are the only ones in this world that shares no DNA with animals, monkeys. Although we are earthly like them, we are just earthly like animals. They are natural, we are natural. But white people are not natural. That's why they came after us. That's why they came killing us. There's no such thing as one race. Africans are not even part of race. Africa is part of nature. Africa is original. Africans, original. Africans, black people are the original or indigenous of the earth. We are the salt of the earth. We are the light of the earth. We are the darkness of the earth. The thick darkness of the earth. You cannot have light without darkness. Darkness is permanent. Light is temporal. That's why white people deteriorate. Where did they tell you that Cain went and married in the Bible? Remember, he said that God created Adam and Eve, and they gave birth to Cain. And no other people. Why? But they tell you that Cain went to the city of what? Nod. Not of deterioration. Black people. That's where he went and learned science. Look at that's when he came out. They tell you they began to build cities. Then they began to make instruments. They learn it from the land of Nod, not of deterioration. Black people, Africans, we had no tribe. We had no king. We had no kingdom. We had no serfdom. We were living natural life, just as we live with the trees and the animals, and they live with us. And the cosmos, the whole world, the whole universe. We were innovators and inventors before the foreign or foreigners, which is another word for God, invaded Africa. As I said earlier, read it, Genesis 11, 1 to 9. God represents confusion, God represents division, and God represents retrogression. When he confused the people, he divided them and stopped them from making progress. Stop them from building. They were builders before God came. They were builders before foreigners came. Builders are not spiritual people. Builders are natural people. And they have natural abilities and capabilities to build whatever they imagined to build. Somebody said that, I tried to correct it. We keep saying that you create it in your brain, for your head. For no, you imagine it there to create it, to build it physically. We are not spiritual beings, Africans. And until we wake up from that nonsense called spirituality, religion will keep ruining our lives. You claim you are working or you are against the system going on, but you give birth to children that are going to certain institutions to learn. Confusion, division, and retrogression. Wake up, black people. We need to wake up until we are free from the oppressions, institution of white man. We cannot rule or govern ourselves. I'm still coming there. So I say, dear Africans, emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our brain. I try to remove anywhere they put mind and put brain there because mind does not exist. Brain do. Mind is like idiomatic expression. But brain is what exists. Everything you are imagining, everything you are seeing in your vision, dream, revelations, all of them is found in your dream, in your brain. We need to wake up and begin to free our brain. We need to help from, we don't need or we need no help from abroad, except we're looking for integration and independence instead of freedom. We need freedom, not integration. We need freedom, not independence. And it doesn't matter how you want to see it. No. Bullshit. Your life is my evidence. So understand that, Africans, we need to abandon this nonsense called spirituality, spirit, God. We need to abandon them. 100%. White people sold lies to us. When you talk about tribe, when you talk about God, when you talk about love, when you talk about kingdom, when you talk about Jesus, Satan, devil, heaven, education, religion, spirituality, politics, holy books, miracles, love, fear, humility, hope, faith, death, demons, hell, and all the other nonsense they wrote in their book, righteousness, holiness, all of them are white lies. They lie to you, they lie to us, Africans. Africans, I'm begging us, do not believe the white lies they taught us in schools, churches, and mosques. Like what the president of Burkina Faso is doing. I know some of you may not try to reason with me, but I want you to understand this. Saudi Arabia want him to accept their offer to build about 200 mosques. He refused. He said they already have enough mosques. They need schools. But I said, no, we don't need schools because we don't have our schools yet. We need freedom. We don't need schools. We need freedom. We don't need help from them. We need freedom. We don't need help from outside Africa. Everything we need to build ourselves, be greater again than the rest of them, are found in Africa. The smartphone you are using today with Africa, you will not have it. But majority of you, because you have been miseducated, you say you don't know what you're saying. What school did you attend? I just tell you that school is a lie too. Is it not why you see like Boko Haram coming against the West? Because it's through education they keep us good slaves. Through education. But the Boko Haram is doing it the wrong way. You still Muslims. It's the same thing. Schools, mosques, churches, they are doing the same thing to us, enslaving us, indoctrinating us and brainwashing us. That's what he's doing. Enslaving us mentally. White informations are not for Africans. White informations are not for blacks. Many informations black people are living today by, or Africans are living by today, are white information. Is for white people, not for you. White information is not for black people. Holy book is not for black people. Know the difference. That's why you see many words like love. Let me pick the word love. We don't have love in Africa. We don't need love in Africa because love is evil. That's why when they ask you what is love in your Africa, how do you say love in your African language? You make statement. You cannot say a word that means love in Africa because it's not found in our language, it's not found in our DNA, it has nothing to do with us. It's fakery. As Igbo man, ask Igbo people what is love. He say love is ehunanya, ehunanya. Then ask that person what is ehunanya. He will just say love. No, in Igbo, that the words you said, explain it in Igbo. Ehun, sin, na, and eyes, anya. Ehunanya, what you can see. What you can That's not love. What you can see is real. That's why you cannot see love care. What you see is health care. I mean, you cannot see health love. It's health care. Because you can see care. When you go to hospital, you see doctors working, you see nurses working. Because they care. They are caring about you. They're caring about somebody, the patient. Anybody can wish you, Lord, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I wish you get well. I send thoughts and prayers. That's bullshit. You need care, not love. Africa have care. And you don't need anybody to teach you to care. It's natural with you. It's part of nature. Animals have it too. Animals don't have love. Trees don't have love. Original people don't have love. Africans, we don't have love. White people came and taught us love. Today, you see Africans stupidly celebrating love. They call it Valentine's Day. Even Christmas, they tell you show love, giving. You show love by giving. No, giving is not love. And you hear some of them tell you that giving is not love. Love is emotional, temporary things designed to deceive and mislead. You don't need love at all. Learn it. Is it not love? In relationships, in marriage. I love you, but you know it's not true. Because love will always mislead you. Love is not true at all. You're not supposed to express love because it's fake feeling. You're supposed to care, not love. No white woman or white man can tell you the whole truth. In the world we are living today, no white person can tell you the whole truth, because if that person tell you the whole truth, you will kill that person. Because he is the cause of your problem. Black man, you are not the cause of your problem. Black man, no spirit is the cause of your problem. Black man, no ancestor is the cause of your problem. Your problems are not spiritual. Your problems are physical. And you can see them around you. If you don't see them around you, turn on your television, you must see them there. They are called white people. Stop listening and believing white people. People like Trump, people like Putin, stop listening to them. They are still killing you. They are the cause and the sustainer of your problem. Whenever they talk about Africa and Africans, don't listen and believe them. They are liars. People like Trump, people like Elon Musk, people like Putin. If they are white and they are talking about Africa and the Africans, never you believe them. You can listen to them, but don't believe them. Because they are, it's like saying that, your slave masters, is evil and Jesus is good. No, Jesus and your slave masters are one. Your slave masters are the Jesus you worship. So let me go through that nonsense that man said. Although I already summarized it, but let me say it in another way I put it down to share with us today. First, so it's about 6 things. I think they tell you the 666, no, 666, right? Mark of the beast. It's Africans they are calling beast. They are the one that share DNA with beasts, but we are beasts. They are the one that share DNA with monkeys, but we are monkeys. They are evil. They rewrote history. These people are evil. It is hard for you to see the true history today. Only us Africans are beginning to know the true history through looking to ourselves, engaging our brain. You don't need to go to any school to know our true history. All you need to do, begin to listen, begin to use your brain and begin to listen to Africans who are using their brain. You cannot use your brain and have God. You cannot use your brain and have Jesus. You cannot use your brain and believe white people. Black people don't need to rule themselves, because to rule yourself means you dominate yourself. And white people that came with dominion, it is evil to dominate. Don't dominate yourself. Don't dominate other people. Live free and let others live free. Even if you don't like the way they behave, that doesn't mean you must be there with them. You can step or you can chase them away from your own land, but live your life. Who create the boundaries you see today in the world? Wicked people. Africans, we are not needing any boundaries before. Why will you need boundaries in this world where you were born? We are not born with any boundary. Why? Black people don't need to rule themselves. We are not white people. We are the original people. We don't need to rule ourselves. All we need is to know ourselves and behave ourselves. That's why I say, let us be and behave ourselves. You are the one over us with your weapons, watching us to misbehave for you to strike. How can we rule ourselves when it is not part of the thing we're supposed to be doing? You are the one that brought dominion into this world. You begin to dominate people, begin to create tribes, kingdoms, killing people for piece of land. Is there any place you go today where they succeeded in creating that kingdom? They still have lands that people are not occupied. They call it GRA, government reserve areas. And the people think it's normal thing. If you talk, they say crucifying King. Black people don't need to rule themselves. Even when we ruled Spain, when we ruled white people, we never maltreated them like they did to us. We never treated them like animals. But because they share DNA with animals, that's why they treated us like animals. And they're still treating us like animals. Look at what Trump is doing to us in America. When the war started in Ukraine, look at what they were doing to us in Ukraine. Racism. They will come and carry only white people, but black people, no. Yet you still see some people say, I stand with Russia. Stupid people. That's why you also will continue suffering. If you support Russia invading Ukraine, you will remain suffering in your own. Nobody will deliver you. Nobody will save you. Including your God cannot save you. Because that's what you believe. You believe you will reap what you sow. I don't believe that nonsense. Number two, black people have the greatest brain in this world. Black people have the greatest brain in this world. Show me anything invented for quality living. It must go to black person or black people. For example, the internet we are using to communicate, you can see me wherever you are, all over the part of the world, because you log in. Internet made it possible. Not any spirit. Who is the father of the internet we are speaking today? Philip Emeagwali. Google it. And already white people have started whitewashing it. They already start removing his name. They are putting... You see what Trump and his people did in America this week? Many of you will not see that one. All you will see is Obama hates you. Black people hate themselves. Trump and his people went and scraped black history, black soldier that did exploit for America. Jackie Robinson, they remove it. When black people saw they talk, we made a mistake. We put it back. You don't know white people. White people cannot coexist with you. It's impossible. And it's a shame that you think that the one that gave you the civilization. When church came, church gave us hospital. They gave us, who made you sick? That one that made you sick and built a hospital for you. That one that made you poor and create charity for you. Oh, they are giving charity. They are giving the... They're the one. And when we are talking about white people, many of you think about Europe. That's because when you talk Europe, like Russia is among them, but black people always put Russia away. I don't know the type of relationship they have with Putin, you know. So when you're talking about UK and America, that's what most black people think is that's white people. Russia is also white. They are white. They are Europeans. They are part of your problem. Choosing Putin over America does not solve any of your problem. Choosing Putin over UK does not solve any of your problem. It's still the same water in the same pot. They are boiling there. The same shit. They're not shit in different toilet. No, they are the same shit, the same toilet. All of them. Wake up, black people. We are the brightest in this world. Check the sports. If you still argue me, check sports. Where white people used to black man enter there, you floor all of them. Sports. You talk about strength, power. White people know now. They tell you even when you born a newborn baby that is white and black, he said the white one cannot hold his neck. They are weak from birth. Black people are strong from birth. White people never defeated black people in any war that black people are prepared to fight with them. It's only when they invaded, unknown, they must ambush us. When they were lynching black people in America, I think it was one white man lynching one black man. No. They always go as mob just to lynch one black person. And you know, that person must fight to defeat many of them before they end up lynching him. They will not tell you that. They want to, oh, black people this, black people that. They're still playing that slavery game in America as we speak. Trump tell you he's deporting criminals because that's the only way they paint black people. They are criminals. Who made us criminals? Whoever invaded and stole our resources, our land, they are the one that made us criminals. That's why till tomorrow, I will never be against thieves. Black people that are stealing. Stop killing our brothers and sisters that are stealing. If you catch them, tell them, no, go steal from white people. Don't steal from us. That's how it's supposed to be. Stop killing our brave men and women because they stole to eat or stole to live. It is the thief that made the law, thou shalt not steal. There was no reason for anyone to steal in Africa before white people came. We had no prison. They have prison because they are criminals. They come and taught us that. Now they are calling us criminals. They are what? Stupid, evil people. The third one, black people lost their mental capacity to live naturally through belief systems. Yeah, he said that they don't have capacity to do. Black people, we have numerous, different types of capacities. What we can do, no white person can imagine it. We can do the unimaginable because we are original. Even mineral resources follows us because we are nature. Spirituality and religion is why we lost our mental capacity. Spirituality and religion, we begin to believe now, oh, our ancestors is praying for us. They are waiting for us. You know, the earth will kill you. This one will kill you. Why people don't tell you that? They come and kill you. They don't wait for God to kill you. They don't. Why people created forgiveness for black people? Why people don't practice forgiveness at all? Shoot them one, they will shoot you millions. The black man, they slap him on this one, he turn the other one. That's what they taught you to do. Black people, wake up. Spirituality and religion cost us our capacity to live naturally. We are natural people. We're supposed to be living naturally, not spiritually, not by faith, not by fear, not by love, not by hope, not by humility. We're supposed to be living by knowledge, living naturally. The fourth one, black people don't need to be given guns. He said if you give them guns, they begin to kill themselves. So you know gun was given to black people. Whoever gave black people gun is the evil one. AK-47 made in Russia. This is made in America. Which one is made in Africa? Igbo people were making weapons even before Nigerian Biafran War. And after Nigerian Biafran War, all the blueprints that Igbo people used to build their weapons, Nigerian government destroyed them because they don't have ability to reason. They're supposed to use it to begin to build their own weapons. But because, Igbo people, it will lead to people we know it's Igbo people that have that ability. They destroy it. Look at Nigeria today. Look at Nigeria today. When Naira was stronger than dollars, Igbo man was in charge of Nigeria, Igbo people. No matter how they rise against Igbo people, they confess that these people are even surviving without government, without oil and all that. But some stupid people think, Igbo people want to dominate. They want to, because that's what they think. That's what white people taught them. White people think that it's only Igbo people that can even do to them what they did to us. Yorubas cannot do anything to white people. Hausa people cannot do anything. Or Fulanis, they cannot do anything to white people. It's only Igbos. Only Igbos. And they know that Igbo is not language. Igbo is not tribe. If you're a black person, you are part of Igbo. The reason why you can say you are not Igbo person today is because they have divided us. Igbo is not language, it's not tribe. Let me put it in a way you may understand. Igbo is like maybe the firstborn in the family. I say firstborn. I don't say now all of us maybe that understand me. Then Igbo have siblings. All of them are one family. But they are divided by strangers. Igbos are the one that maintain that Igbo, that Asian thing. They say we are Asian people. Others say no, I can be Yoruba, I can be Hausa, I can be Ejo, I can be this, I can be that. All of us are Igbos. All of us are Igbos. Igbos is like a family that have different people. But the firstborn is one that, just like the way we still do it in Africa today, the firstborn is the head of the family after the father dies. That's how it is. Is the firstborn the only sibling in that family? No. But all of them are Igbos. All of them are part of the family. Understand that, so that we begin to solve our problem in Africa. Igbo people are not your problem. They are not threats to you. If the last thing Igbo people will do is to come against you. Nigeria Biafra War, was it the Igbos that went against Nigeria government, or Nigeria government went against Igbo people? It was the Nigeria government that went. Igbo people were only defending themselves. Wake up, my people. We don't need to be giving guns, for we can make our own weapons. Let us be. Let our black people be. Let them be. We don't need your weapons. We can build our own weapons. Nigerian Biafran War, you can learn it from that. Igbo people were making their own weapons. The only thing they used to defeat us in that war was hunger, wickedness of men. You see, whatever war is going on in this war, Red Cross still go there. But they stop it. Awolowo Yoruba man insulted Hausa man. You say hunger. If they don't have food to eat, they won't plan anything. They won't do anything. Africans are still suffering that hunger today. That's why we're not inventing things as we're supposed to. We are hungry. Somebody that is hungry won't have time to think deep, because all that person wants is food. And that's why they can buy us today with money. They can rule us today with money. The money is, give me money. I want to be rich. I want to sing music because money is there. I want to open church because money is there. Money. We never, black people never needed God and money in their life. Never. Until white people came and taught us the nonsense. How can you have gold, oil, and diamonds and you say you need money? No, money is supposed to be serving you. Tell me why any person should be suffering in Africa when we have other resources. What is the population of Nigeria? How many people are Nigerians? They are not up to 1 billion. So why are they suffering when there is somebody that have billions of naira there? Billions. So even if you give 1 million, 1 billion can even solve all the poverty problem in Nigeria, for example. But can they do that? No. They travel abroad like America. See that people use social security number. You use it to know who is who there. Do we have such in Africa or that in Africa? No. The one that like Nigeria have national something number. How many people got it? Where is it? You think when America started it, they were billing people over it? No. Made it available first, then later. Even Africa don't need to bill themselves for anything. Dubai, they say that when you're married or when you give birth, they give you certain things. You see, they're not giving it to you to maybe own them. Because you are still in the land, you'll be working in the land. All of us own the land. That's why it is evil for few people to be ruling over the land. We are suffering under them. We call black people. Black people don't need to be given power. As that idiot said, he said, give them power. They will begin to steal government money, kill people. We don't need to be given power. We are naturally powerful. Naturally, we are powerful. No black man will accept you ruling over him forever. You may start ruling him, but one day he will tell you, no, because it's not in our nature to be servants. It's not in our nature to serve. It's in our nature to live, explore, and enjoy life. That's us black people. We don't need to be given power because we are naturally powerful and we are the original people. We don't need power for anything. If you need power, that means you don't have power. If you have power, you don't need power. We are powerful. We have powers. Although you have vilified them and calling them voodoo, calling them atepa, calling them ajogo, calling them juju. Our natural powers. We can use herbs and roots and do wonders. Things that white people see, that wow, these people. They began to chain us down because they see they cannot keep us quiet. Black people, the 61, black people don't need to be given independence and democracy. You say, give them independence, they begin to do this, bigotry, blah, 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 blah. All the things white people invented is what they think we are doing because they made us to be doing them. We don't need to be given independence and democracy. For we are the world and we are free. We were free before the foreign invasion. We were free before the Arabs and the Europeans invaded our land. What is destroying Africa and Africans is what was given to them. It's what white people gave to us. How many Africans know what is ours and what is given to us by our oppressors? How many of us know? Engage your brain and enjoy your life. Gordon.